Good morning, PLN. Today I am going to talk to you about working with clients that are angry or that are upset when they come into the store, or you get them on the phone or you get an email, but most specifically when you're actually speaking with them, either in person or on the phone. So one of the first things to remember, and this is something that you can remember across the board when you're interacting with anyone who is upset, is that when somebody's upset, they typically need help. They need something, whether it's support, whether it's the correction to a problem, whether it's additional information, whether it's just to be soothed or supported or heard. They need you for something. So very quickly, a lot of us mirror other people's emotions. So if somebody comes in angry, our first action or reaction is to mirror them and to get defensive, or to close off, or to puff our shoulders up. And what I'm asking you to do is take the emotion completely out of it. Remember that they are not upset with you. They're upset with whatever the situation is, with the broken container, the fish in their meal plan when they weren't supposed to get fish, the fact that they hopped on the scale and they haven't lost weight and they're hoping to, or they thought they would by now. They're not upset with you, so don't take it personally and keep the emotionality out of it. You want to make sure to use your active listening skills. You want to make sure to show that you are being empathetic. You want to make sure to just really key into what they need. Remember that you're representing not only PLN, but you're representing yourself. You're showing them, you're modeling for them how to respond to a toxic or unhealthy or an angry situation. And that really can help to de-escalate their emotionality with it. You want to apologize. Be sincere in your apology and don't provide excuses. Saying to a client more than once, I am genuinely sorry that you're feeling like that. Normalizing the situation. You're not the first person that we've heard it from, although it is not right. We need to fix it. You want to make sure that you're really hearing what their underlying concern is and having them help you come up with what the solution is going to be. What can I do to support you going forward? I hear that it's not working, but what has been working? Tell me how we can fix this. Look to them to help provide the solution. We, can be really quick to provide a monetary solution. Okay, I'm going to refund you, or I'm going to give you money back for a certain amount of meals, or whatever else, when they might not be looking for that. So really ask them, what are the things that you are looking for? And then after they've been able to brainstorm some solutions, then provide a solution. And sometimes your solution and their solution are going to need to meet in the middle. They may want a refund for a full box when they had one broken meal, and our solution may be, I'm going to refund you for that one meal, and then I'm going to offer you 5% off your next box, or I'm going to offer you 10% off your next box. Now, as you practice and really narrow in these skills, you're going to find that there's never a reason to go to anybody else. But while you're in the process of learning these skills, or if you have a client who is particularly upset or who is demanding to talk to somebody else, always feel free to go up that chain of command, or to bring somebody else into the situation that can help to diffuse the situation. Don't ever be afraid to do that. The other thing that you want to do after you've really tried to de-escalate it, you've used your active listening skills, you've been empathetic, you've normalized the situation, you provided an apology without excuses, you've allowed them to tell you what they need, and then you've met them in the middle, is to really to follow up if you can. How good does it feel when you've upset somebody, or when someone's upset you and you've apologized and you felt better, to 2 days later to have them just follow up and say, hey, this is the solution we came up with. I just want to make sure you're feeling better about the situation. So make a task for yourself in Zoho, or write yourself a Post-it note, or put a note in your phone to just follow up with that client. Going that extra mile is what's going to help us retain and build huge successful relationships. So hopefully that content will really help you, and I'm just going to scan down and make sure there's nothing that I left out. I was trying to just speak to you as opposed to from my list. So the last thing I want to share with you, hopefully that will help you to calm or to diffuse situations with upset clients. I just want to give you a little bit of common language, some terms that are really quick, that with time will just kind of roll off your tongue, but really can help you to diffuse the situation. Saying things like, I wish we could. So if somebody says, I want to completely, I want a brand new box and I want you to ship it to me with no charges, no nothing. Or I want a vegetarian meal plan. I'm coming to you for help and you're not providing me with a vegetarian meal plan. You know what? I wish that we could, but it's not something that we can offer at this time. So that I wish we could and at this time are two things that aren't necessarily negating what they're asking for, but it's just basically being honest. We can't do it. We can't do it at this time. You're not making a promise that in 6 months we'll have a vegetarian meal plan. And you're not saying that you agree necessarily with a vegetarian meal plan, but what you're saying is, I wish I could give you that answer that you want, because we obviously want to make our clients happy no matter what. I wish I could. I can't at this time. I'm so sorry. Let's try this. Let's try coming into the store and exchanging out a couple meals and see how that goes. And then I'm going to follow up with you in a couple days. So just using that common language, I wish we could. I'm so sorry. I apologize that you're feeling like that. I apologize that that happened. I apologize that you weren't 100% happy with the product, but how can we fix this? How can we fix this is another great, very easy thing to say to a client. And then listen to how they want it fixed. And if you can fix it that way and it's feasible, great. Then you're making them 100% happy. If you can't, I wish I could, but let's try this. And then the last just really common language is, let's work this out. What can I do? What went well? So you got 2 broken meals. I apologize for that. Let's work this out. I'm gonna refund you for those 2 meals, but really quick before I let you go, tell me what's gone well. So really try to just elevate the positive in the conversation. So you have the cheat sheet for this. You kind of have that Diffusing Angry Clients. Take a second, review it, role play it, and really just start to have those common phrases or common sentences as your answers to situations when you're dealing with somebody who's not 100% satisfied. All right? Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.